Hello, everyone. Well, I wasn't intending on talking about Richlife at this moment, but the stream that he has had in the well, today has just been wow. I have to. So here I am. Well, first, Rich, I'm losing my voice a little bit, so you'll have to excuse me. You'll notice my pitch will go up and down. Rich life of road trips. No one had the real things of Anna's but me. The others are fake. So, he didn't give Molasses Anna's panties. Well, then obviously they must be Rich's panties. From one of his panty raids. Yes, apparently he's Rich Life of Panty Raids. Now, he doesn't just stop at panty raids. I mean, he went full ignorant. Yes, he went full ignorant today. Yes, now, he does say he's a homeless nomad. And but then he also says he has a home in North Carolina. And they better not touch my stuff. They'll go to jail. Well, I got news for you. Rich life of road trips nomad. You've been gone some time, and yes, they can. It is their property. In fact, they could take that entire building that you lived in, and they could doze it. And if you were my family member, you would come back and find one big parking lot where your place used to be. If you were my family member. Now, I'm not sure exactly on North Carolina laws, but I know here, 30 days they could throw your shit out. Now, I know in some other states, 90 days. How long you been gone now? I've not quite figured it up, but I would say that we're probably getting towards a 90 days. But, the exact laws are going to be different by state to state. So, yeah, they could have you 30 and out. And also the fact of the matter is no one's going to say boo if they throw everything that you have out. You live at their whim there. You've admitted that yourself. Your daddy said, well, you know what? Your daddy's gone and he doesn't own the property anymore, so the dead don't get a say in the affairs of the living. Sorry, except when they leave their estate. And he didn't leave that to you. He might have wanted you to have it, but if so, he should have deeded it to you. And he didn't. Now, there's various reasons why. One, because you would have sold it and gambled it all away, or squandered it really quick, or lost it in a divorce settlement. That's always a fun possibility. Of course, you were willing to marry Molasses Murphy, and you quickly turned on her. But yes, you might just go back to North Carolina and find you have nothing. And you know what you'll be able to do about it? Absolutely nothing. Nope. Because for one, you admitted that you took the valuable stuff with you, and the rest of your stuff isn't worth a court case. Maybe a small claims case, a few $1,000, may win, may not. But yeah, you can come back and find nothing. It all depends on how salty they are on how you treated them all these years. I know how family goes. My mother's people, I don't talk to them. I won't talk to them. But one thing's for sure, I definitely wouldn't expect them to hold my stuff for me. So, we've addressed that now. Like I say, he actually made it so much to address I actually had to make a list. Now, this is the part that forced me to make a vid. Rich claims his ex-wife stalks him on social media. He then, in the Panties stream, doxes repeatedly her job and her place of work. That's against terms of service. But of course the only person that can do anything about that's her, and I can't believe he did that. That was unconscionable. And a lot of other YouTubers got canceled for less. Now, fortunately, you can get away with it in the Boit. But, yeah, Rich, you went way over the line. That was pretty scummy. And if I was her boyfriend or husband or whatever he is, I'd be waiting for you when you come back to North Carolina. Yes, I will. If I was him, I would be. I mean, I can't believe you did that. That was YouTube scummy at its scummiest. Doxing your ex-wife's work. I can't repeat any of it. It's there on that stream if you want to go look at it. But yes, he doxed his ex-wife's work. Now, since you have doxed her work, it might be interesting if I was to give her a call and get her side of your story. I think I'll do that. Yes, I do. I think I'll do that. Now, it was stupid of you to do that, and now you've given me a avenue to where I can pry. In fact, who knows? We could become friends. I doubt that. Yes, I doubt that. I more than likely, I'll just ask a few pointed questions and get a few really good answers. So I hope you've been above board with YouTube. Because, the doxing of a ex's work is way out of bounds, Rich. I mean, that was the height of YouTube stupid. And you have now put it to where I will never have any respect for you. And a lot of people here now won't either. And who did that, Rich? You did. I'm sad about that. And I'm sad you're that much of a, well, let's face it, a fucking asshole. And we will leave that at that for now. And, I would also suggest, you hope that slides by and doesn't come back and bite you in the ass. So if I were you, I wouldn't do it again if you have half sense. Now, he was really proud of all the super chats, and as soon as Rosie walked in the door, he bragged about them. Now, he also said, Cruiser McHenry is cruising for a bruising. Well, Cruiser McHenry's not much of a fighter, but I do have to say that if it came down to Richlife and Cruiser McHenry, I'm putting my money on Cruiser McHenry. Once again, he pretended he had his black belt. I mean, you can't even lift your leg. I've seen you try to be agile with your black belt. Now, the funny thing is, in the Boit, I'm the only one that would actually accept a challenge, but they would have to come to me because, as you know, everyone else in the Boit just talks. But yes, now I must compose myself for the last go around of the night for Rich. Now, he had words about Molasses Murphy. I'm not pro, I'm not against. But he accused her of having mental problems as her disability because she laughed. No, Rich, that was an uncomfortable laugh because I heard how you talk to women, and that was her trying to deflect without being offensive, because you are constantly offensive to women. He also accused her of trying to push multiple hard drugs upon him. Well, I also know that he claims that he cut her loose when the real story is the other way around. She told him to get to stepping. So after she's told him to get to stepping, he comes up with allegations. And also has the allegations that she was going to use a device on herself for his viewing pleasure. You know, I'm not age restricting this, so I'm going to have to be restrained with my verbiage. But yes, you know, I'm a gentleman. I don't kiss and tell. You know, I'm sure that my relations are going to be a whole lot more satisfying than Rich's. And they're private. They're none of YouTube's business. I don't need to prove anything to anyone. Have a nice day. But if you're a 12-year-old boy in a 52-year-old disabled man from North Carolina's body, well, evidently you do. You know, he's stunted by about 40 years. And, you know, you saw what he's done on this stream. You know, he's played the tough guy. You know, he's slandered the woman. He's bragged about what he's got. And he was mean to his ex-wife in an unbelievable fashion, hoping that a hate mob will come down upon her. And this is Richlife today. Yes, Richlife of Panty Raids, a 12-year-old boy in a 52-year-old man's body that just can't help but screw up on YouTube over and over and over. And I'll be here to document it for you, for your entertainment, because I mean, to hell with clowns. We have Richlife. Well, everyone, please put your comments below and have a good night.